York, tonight I'm going to sleep like a baby. Zach, it's over. All finished. It's time for you to leave town. Are you ready to go? Then this is goodbye, Zach. Thank you for everything. Good night, Zach. And sleep tight.
Polly, what's that picture?
Oh, that! We took it when the clock tower was built.
50 years ago?
That's right! That's me in the middle. I was pretty popular back then. Men were always around me. Sorry to keep you waiting. Just sign here, please. Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan!
Oh, I'm sorry, Polly. I was just thinking of a friend. Someone who was with me for a long, long time.
He must have been a really good friend then. Otherwise, why else would you remember him at a time like this?
Indeed. We used to fight, but he really was a good person. He's gone now, though. Gone away to a place where we can't meet again.
I'm sorry to hear that, but if he's a friend of yours, I'm sure he's getting on just fine.
Thank you, Polly. You know what? I think so, too.
Did Emily die?
No. She became the goddess of the forest. Even now, she is still in the forest with York. She watches over the world from there.
Emily became a goddess.
That's right. Isn't that a lovely ending?
Hey, Grandpa, can I ask you something? What kind of person is York?
York is a real nice guy. He's been a good friend of mine since I was small.
Like Mr. Teddy?
Yes, just like Mr. Teddy. A very important friend.
By the way, there's more after the credits. I'm just gonna spoil that one right now. That last bit, of course, was slightly new, but
Emily! It's almost time for dinner! Take your grandfather's dinner up to him, will you?
Yes, Mom!
How's your grandfather doing?
I don't know. He's calling me Emily again.
Oh dear, he must be losing his memory. You are Louise, honey. Michelle Louise Morgan. Not Emily. You know that, right?
I know my own name, Mom.
I know you do, baby. You're just so lovely, Louise. I'm sure that's why your grandfather mixes you up with a goddess.
Mom, where is the goddess?
I don't know, dear. I'm not much like your grandfather.
Is there even such a thing as a goddess?
I believe so, but I've never met one.
Mom, you're so pretty. You look like a goddess.
Oh, thank you, honey. If I am a goddess, then you are an angel.
I'll say this is the credits roll for a second. I like Deadly Premonition a lot. I'm not sure what Willy is, though. If Kaysen's a giant Greek wizard, and Kaysen even says that he's been with Willy as long as he can remember, and as long as he can remember is 50 years ago, wouldn't that also mean that Willy's a supernatural being? And him holding Kaysen at the end. What if they made Deadly Premonition 2? On that chord, Swery did say if he had his method, he would like to make a remake of Deadly Premonition, which I guess this director's cut counts for that. He would like to make a sequel, and he would like to make a prequel. So we'll have to see where that goes. He's teased that he's definitely been thinking about Deadly Premonition 2, but we don't know where that goes at the moment, though. Again, there's more after the credits. That stuff with Luis there, that was new. And the grandpa. So, yeah. Of course, what direction they might go with that has to be seen. What the credits do the thing, though, in case there's any new dialogue as well outside what we just heard. I like Deadly Premonition a lot. I already knew this before going into this, though. It was fun going through everything, though. Interesting going through all of it again, actually. Oh, here comes the cast. And this is also where they point out all the characters in the game. There's 26 main characters. And if you put them all in order, they make an alphabetical list. A, B, to Z. Except, of course, now they add Luis and all that. I guess there's even more than was there. This heck of a fun fact, York and Zack are voiced by the same person who voiced Seaman in the old Dreamcast game Seaman. I think I mentioned that, but yeah. New characters. Michelle Louise Morgan. Interesting. All that magic music playing from the final boss battle. I wonder if there's gonna be new dialogue here. I mean, I know there's a scene after the credits, but yeah. Oh, there's a sound effect in the background. This is new. I've never. This song's never had a vocal version.
Nobody can tell me a rainbow appeared after the rain.
Mom, do you believe those stories that Grandpa tells?
You believe them, Louise? They're all just made-up stories, dear. All fiction, like your picture books.
So all my picture book stories aren't true?
Oh, don't twist things around, Louise. You just want to know everything, don't you?
Nobody can tell me a horizon.
Here, take this dinner to your grandfather. Go on while it's still hot.
Mom, I understand what Grandpa's talking about. I've got Mr. Teddy, just like Grandpa's York.
Very nice, dear. Now off you go. Hold it straight or you'll spill the soup.
I've got it.
Paint the darkness with the genuine tears. I dream of you like a god. There is something funny about this song we hear behind the door. They should see us. I am stealing haze from the night, manish maze.
Zach, it's great to see you again. How many years has it been? I've been close to you the whole time. You probably couldn't see me, but you felt my presence nearby, right, Zach? I never thought you'd get married and have a family. Quite a surprise. I spent years honing my profiling skills, but I never saw that one coming. That's what makes humans so interesting. And that's why I just can't leave you guys alone. More than anything else. Seeing you look so happy is the best thing I could ever ask for. Anyway, Zach, did you see the newspaper today? As it turns out, over the last 3 months, there's been a string of bizarre incidents near New Orleans. Residents there are reporting a sudden strike of nausea, and then they completely lose control of their bodies. Some have already had 2 months of only being able to walk backwards. Does that make you feel anything? It makes me feel something. I know you feel it too, Zach.
This is new as well. Strain of nausea near New Orleans. I didn't answer anything.
Okay, Zach. I thought that's what you'd say. Well then, it's time to wake up, Zach.
Oh dear, oh dear. Welcome to all that. Saves. We have full access to all the chapters in the game. And there we go. I wonder what happens if I would have answered something else I asked. I think the basic question. Interesting. Nothing there. Can we access special yet? There's a few secrets here and there. What is special? Alright, I remember. Left, up, right. Let's try right first. Television. You can see a variety of cutscenes from the game. Please stop the car. Epilogue. I guess I can see if the epilogue plays what I think it's going to play this time. Jukebox. I want to play some of the music. Not all the music, though. This way. This way. Guessing the car means up. Train card. I know that there's a few secrets you can do in here if you have the right cards. If you need a series of train cards, and you look at the train cards in the right sequence, you can do something. I think there's your clue for it. That just flashed by right now. Some of the photos. Slideshow? Oh, it's, I get it, like environment art for stuff that they took for inspiration from the game. Let's take a look. Cityscape 1, 2, yeah, this is stuff which they based models of in the Premonition, I get. It's the photo stuff that they took pictures of and were like, let's make a model of that. And thusly they did in the designing of the game. Back. How about this one? Ah, pictures of nature they took for it. That's from Twin Peaks. They went to the town. There's a few shots I recognize here. That's also was used in Twin Peaks. I wonder if they purposely kept the log there because Twin Peaks' popularity from the show, which they... Anyways, all the screenshots. Coverage shot. Cooking. Of course they had to take a lot of food pictures. I warn you if you're hungry, which thankfully I'm not right now, or else this would be just terrible. All the terribleness. Well, hey, you know, why not take pictures of food? A lot of people do it. And here we have bonus. Ah, modified pictures that inspired them for stuff. I see, all colored up with rainbowness. You say it doesn't seem delicious to you, but that means you need to broaden your taste buds. Silly. There's sweary. There's more sweary. There's the thing from Twin Peaks. They were definitely going to places. I know that. Coffee. They went to a lot of places from the Twin Peaks area for this game. Kind of funny. Back and back. Now, I remember there's a secret you can do. I guess I'll try it. Yeah, the door won't unlock. There's the clues right here. If you see the thing pass by. That right there. That shows you what cards you need to read. So I get the card numbers right. 35. What was it? It's 35, 14. I need to write these down. So 35, 14, 26. 35, 14, 26. 203, though. I don't know. Maybe it means page 2. Let's see, 13, or 35, 14, 26. 2 minus 3? What? 35, 14, 26. I don't understand fully. Just gonna get this secret down, though. Do I even have the right card numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 35. So I need to look at Nick. 14. 21. This would be 28. 29, 30, 31, 32. No, I looked the wrong card. 33, 34, 30. So I need you to look at Yusha first. Yusha, then it'd be Nick, and then who? Let me go forward and look for a second. 35, 14, 26. 26 after that. 26 is my lucky number. So 35 for Yusha. 14 would be Nick. 26. 2, 2, 2, 2. Fuck, I don't have card 26. I can't do it right now. If you can do the right card chain, you can open up the door to the left, which leads to a secret. But I guess that ain't for me right now. Back and back. Sure, I'll save. Actually, I want to do something in the special room. I want to see if the epilogue would let me answer that question again. It probably won't, but call me curious. Except don't call me curious, that'd be kind of silly. or it's gonna crash the game. Though I just literally saved it, so. Oh, it's that cutscene. Got it. Yes, I'll save. I'll try one thing quickly. Just one thing. Zoom. Yes. Previously during the investigation, he's gonna say. I bet he's gonna say it.
Take as long as...
I guess as if I said take as long as they Oh, they made a save file in case you wanted to go back to town to do stuff. Sleep. Let's make this easy though. See the different answers. Let's talk. Get rid of that.
Zach.
No, Zach. Yes, I'm ready. Because I want to see if I can get to the next thing. I think we can skip cutscenes in this game, or else this would be probably hell to sit through all over again. Just to see if he says anything different, I give a different answer. As in, I'll actually give an answer. Because I didn't give an answer last time. They also put in a hook for a potential sequel set around New Orleans, which I guess kind of makes sense. They would probably choose something like that. Because this game's set in Washington, which is the most left-north state in the U.S. you can get. If they decide to make a sequel in New Orleans, that'd be the most...
At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone we love.
That was new. What? 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 Okay. They gave me a lot of stuff. What? What just happened there? That was different. Don't want to save? I guess so. I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm gonna try again because that was different than last time. I also skipped a lot of the ending. Any reason I skipped a lot of the ending? Gave me a donut, I guess. Well, you can't come at the end of the game, Luru, and expect to know what's going on. So.
Take as long...
As long as I need. The donut ending. I'm going to listen to the whole thing this time. I thought I was just going to be trained over the same cutscenes, but that last part was definitely not the same. Anyway, I know that was my parents. I know what's going to happen this time. Yep, I will talk.
York, tonight I'm going to sleep like a baby. Zach, it's over. All finished. It's time for you to leave town. Are you ready to go? Then this is goodbye, Zach. Thank you for everything. Good night, Zach. And sleep tight.
Zach, no need to worry about that. York will guide Emily and the other girls into the forest.
Skipping the whole... Like, it skips the whole thing when you do that. But then leads to something like that. But then it shows a weird cutscene. But like, it skips... I guess if you skip the credit sequences, you also skip the cutscenes that take place afterwards. Which is kind of a shame. And we're not getting York again to talk to us about New Orleans or... Yay. Really? I guess dog ending. Okay, I can't not continue after I just saw Willy of all characters right there. Here we go to the next one.
Then you have truly come to the truth. I knew you were a fine student. But you must never tell anyone else what you have learned here today.
I'm gonna go for one more, and then I'm done for now. I can look at more of these later. I've finished the game now, that I can look at them anytime. My completion itself cannot get in the way of that, even.
York?
I mean,
Tonight?
where is York? He seems to
Zach.
be dropping heavy hints at a sequel. He's like, case in New Orleans where everyone's nausea, or something like that.
And this is goodbye.
And there was 3 options, and I didn't even pick one. The game, I guess, just picked for me because I didn't choose fast enough. We're gonna see the tamer. Well, okay. Red tree indeed. Well, for now, until we decide to finish the side quest, and you go for the whole 100%, as opposed to being at like 90-something% that we're at right now. Unless it's a cop-out moment, and no matter what you'd pick, you'd always say, I thought you'd say that, which might happen. I was considering that, but I wanted to check. What I didn't expect was that there was a bajillion other characters that can apparently also pop up in that sequence and say random stuff or just stare at you like Willy and I guess those angels. Not the least bit creepy. Well, this has been Light Runner's Director's Cut. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, which I am using to try and make this more of a livelihood, not just for missed game videos, but little games to make my own time, and to bring different types of videos to the channel. You can find the link for my Patreon in the description below, or in the video obviously. If you'd be interested in seeing me recording gameplay videos and doing other things live, I stream quite regularly and record almost all my gameplay over at a site called Hitbox TV on my channel. You can also see that in the video currently. I hope you enjoyed the video, and adieu.